dear students, the more you revise, the more you would gain confidence in facing your examinations. We've got plenty of grammatical exercises in your textbook towards the end of the text, and we have been revising all those portions in capsules. So, today we shall continue with that work, and this is around page 225, where you've got articles or determiners. We've been discussing the other exercises also. So, based on the grammatical structures and the concepts you learned so far, you should be able to answer these questions very easily. It should be like a piece of cake, okay? It should be very simple, and if you practice all this, you will become thorough with all the applications, and you will be able to score full marks in your examination. Now, let us move on to the exercises. Fill in the blanks with appropriate articles or determiners. So, we already seen what articles are and what determiners are. Now, look at the sentence. We met dash Americans at the restaurant. Now, Americans in plural, otherwise you could have written we met an American. The answer is very easy, but here you got Americans in the plural. So, we met some Americans at the restaurant. Some is your correct answer. We met some Americans at the restaurant. Look at the second one. Monisha has dash films in her hands. So, here more than one answer is right, because we do not know the status of the actor. Maybe the actor is very popular or maybe less popular. So, Monisha has a lot of films in her hands, provided she is a very popular and a talented actor. Otherwise, Monisha has a few films in her hands. So, she hasn't been booked for many films, a few. A few is always affirmative. So, maybe she's got 5 or 6 films in hand, or Monisha has many films in her hands. A lot of and many, they are almost the same. Monisha has many films in her hands. Monisha has a lot of films in her hands. Monisha has a few films in her hands. So, any of these is right. Look at the next one. I am dash eldest in my family. So, remember, before the superlative form, you have to write the. You have to use the definite article the. I am the eldest in my family. The eldest. Next question. There are only dash chocolates left for you. So, here you could either make it affirmative or in the negative. When you have the article a, then it is affirmative. There are only a few chocolates left for you. So, maybe some 5 or 6 pieces of chocolates, or there are only few chocolates left for you, just 1 or 2. So, few is very, very less, almost equivalent to nothing at all, nothing, equivalent of nothing. So, there are only few chocolates left for you, or there are only a few chocolates left for you. For example, if the box contains 70 chocolates, then there are only 5 to 6 chocolates left for you. Next one, can you get me dash butter? Now, remember, butter is uncountable. Only when you measure it in the form of kg, then you can say 1 kilo or 2 kilo, 2 kgs and so on. So, here can you get me some butter, right? The answer is some. Next question, they haven't got dash roses in their garden. So, they haven't, negative word there, the verb is negative. They haven't got any roses in their garden. They don't have roses in their garden. Next question, Samuel hasn't got dash homework today, so he is playing cricket. So, Samuel hasn't got any homework today, so he is playing cricket. Or Samuel hasn't got much homework today, it is very less. So, perhaps he has completed, or he will sit and complete it within 15 minutes. So, it could be any or much. Please give me dash hammer dash nail. So, perhaps I intend hanging a picture on the wall. So, I make this request, please give me a hammer and a nail. Next one, my mother is dash honest woman. So, remember children, honest, H is silent, therefore, it has the vowel sound. So, you have to use an there. My mother is an honest woman. So, whenever there is a vowel sound, you use an. If it is a consonant sound, you use a. She bought dash useful gadget. Again, the same rule applies. Useful, here useful gives you the consonant sound. So, bear this in mind. I am talking about the sounds. The letter may be a vowel, but we have to concentrate on the sounds. So, honest, it had a vowel sound. Here useful, it is as if you pronounce it as Y-O-U. So it has the consonant sound. Therefore, she bought a useful gadget. 11th question, please give me dash ice cube. So here ice, vowel sound, please give me an ice cube. Suppose it is ice cubes, then you will say please give me some ice cubes. So singular plural too matters. 12th question, we need dash light in the room. So suppose the light is insufficient, then I could say we need more light in the room. Suppose there is no light at all, then I will say we need some light in the room. So it's difficult to search for the object here. So please bring me some light. So we need some light in the room or we need more light in the room. 13th, why are you reading dash book? Why are you reading this book? Answer is this. 14th, my boss wanted dash draft of the report in a day. So the report I am going to take some time to prepare it, but the draft, so my boss wanted the draft of the report in a day. He is giving me only 1 day's time. Within that I have to prepare the draft and give it to him. Dash handout is available online. So a handout is available online, or if I am specifically referring to something, I could say the handout is available online. So here a or the, both are applicable. So revise these children and be thorough with the structures, use, application and so on. Now page 224, once again it is rectification of mistakes. So you are going to edit the passages and you are going to correct the spelling mistake. So here the question is, you are going to concentrate on the spelling mistakes. So observe the passage very carefully. Sometimes we tend to skip the mistakes. So look at these. Some parents are notorious in maintaining a somber environment at home. So consider this part, notorious, N-O-T-O-R-I-O-U-S. Here you got an additional U which is wrong. So right spelling is given by the side beside the word, so check it up. Some parents are notorious, there you get a spelling mistake, in maintaining a somber environment at home. Somber is right, especially during the period when their children have examinations, especially. So you should have double L, but here you got only a single L which is wrong. The next sentence, they should understand that brief diversions from the main task can dramatically improve their attention span. So you could also show this passage to your parents. They could give you permission to get a little bit distracted occasionally, because that will help you to concentrate better after some refreshments, after relaxing, after focusing on something else apart from studying all the time. Instead of focusing only on education, you could have some recreation too. So they should understand that brief, B-R-I-E-F, mind you check the spelling, diversions, D-I-V-E-R-S-I-O-N-S, not T-I-O-N-S. So this will improve the attention span. Entertainment is without any doubt indispensable for children. So again S-A-B-L-E. However, parents should educate their children to use moderation in their entertainments. So you should not keep concentrating only on entertainments all the time. There should be moderate use. So moderation, M-O-D-E-R-A-T-I-O-N, not D-A, that is the mistake there. And above all, not to seek enjoyment. Seek is S-E-E-K. You already read it in Ulysses, to strive, to seek, to find. So S-E-E-K. Enjoyment at the expense of their health and success. Expense, E-X-P-E-N-S-E. So these are all minor spelling mistakes. You might tend to skip them. So be careful, look at the passage carefully and identify the spelling mistakes and rectify them. You got one more passage with the same rule here, again spelling mistakes. Tolerance refers to, so tolerance, T-O-L-E-R-A-N-C-E, not E-N-C-E, refers to an attitude of openness, O-P-E-N-N-E-S-S, double N, openness and respect for the differences that exist among people. It was originally used to refer to ethnic, E-T-H-N-I-C. So you need not have another E in between, E-T-H-N-I-C, ethnic and religious, R-E-L-I-G-I-O-U-S, religious differences and the concepts of diversity. But in the present times, Forbearance. So remember bear, B-E-A-R. So here that is the mistake, F-O-R-B-E-A-R-A-N-C-E. So it's wrongly given as B-A-E-R. So check it. Can also be applied to gender, people with physical and intellectual disabilities. So D-I-S-A-B-I-L-I-T-I-E-S, not E-B there, disabilities and others too. So tolerance means again tolerance, T-O-L-E-R-A-N-C-E, respecting others, valuing differences, V-A-L-U-I-N-G, that E is not needed there, valuing differences, bridging cultural gaps, same sort of mistake, B-R-I-D-G-I-N-G. So B-R-I-D-G-E is not needed, bridging. When bridge plus I-N-G, when you combine them, that E is lost. Cultural gaps, rejecting unfair stereotypes. Remember your car stereo, S-T-E-R-E-O, stereotypes, not I-O. Discovering common ground and creating new bonds. So if you are alert and if you are careful in looking at the passage, then definitely you will score full marks if such a question is asked. These might come under 1 or 2 mark questions. Now we got punctuation. Now your textbook gives you excellent information on the different marks, punctuation marks, like apostrophe, inverted commas, exclamation, question mark, hyphen, then the longer dash, parenthesis or brackets, all these things, colon, semicolon. So please go through everything in detail. Now we shall concentrate on the exercise. You might get this question under the 2 mark section. So punctuate the following. Now first is given without the punctuation. I read it once, then I will explain the punctuation marks and we shall read it once again. India's Prime Minister Lal Bahadur Shastri, who coined the slogan Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, was a man of humble origin. So always you will start the sentence with a capital letter and you will complete the sentence either with a full stop or an interrogatory mark, or it may sometimes it may be an exclamation too. So look at the context, decide which punctuation you would fix, never forget your full stop or the question mark or the exclamatory mark at the end of the sentence. Here this is a statement. So definitely I am going to conclude it with a full stop. Now India's Prime Minister, so India, name of a country, so capital I, India's Prime Minister. So possession, and therefore the Prime Minister of India is India's Prime Minister. So apostrophe before S, India apostrophe mark S, India's Prime Minister. So the designation is very, very important. It bears a capital letter. There is only one Prime Minister for the nation. So capital P, capital M, Prime Minister Lal Bahadur Shastri. So the 3 sections of the name should start with a capital letter. So Lal, capital L, Bahadur, capital B, Shastri, capital S. Lal Bahadur Shastri. Then we are going to give some additional information. So I place a comma here. Now what did he do? Who coined the slogan? So I am going to talk about the slogan. So for this part I will have another comma. India's Prime Minister Lal Bahadur Shastri, comma, who coined the slogan, comma, open quotes, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. So Jai Jawan, so capital J in both places. It is an utterance. And Jai Kisan, again capital J and capital K. Then you put a comma after the slogan, close the quote and continue. Was a man of humble origin. Full stop after origin. So the main part here is India's Prime Minister Lal Bahadur Shastri, Shri Lal Bahadur Shastri was a simple man, a man of humble origin. Now we also talk about his achievements or some famous activities that he indulged in. So who coined the slogan? Additional information. What was the slogan? Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. So what is he actually? He was a humble man. So that is how you link it, analyze and apply the punctuation marks. Second one, when, W-E-R-E. So the moment you read it, you find something odd here. How can you say when, where stressed? So it should be we are. Contracted form of we are is we are. W-E apostrophe R-E, we are. We are stressed, we eat a lot of sweets, chocolates and ice creams because the word stressed when spelt backwards becomes desserts. So very good information, enjoyable information. Now see how the punctuation is done. because it starts, the first word starts with a capital letter. When we are stressed, you have capital W, we are, contracted form of W-E space A-R-E. So, contracted form we are, W-E apostrophe mark R-E. When we are stressed, comma, what do? We eat a lot of sweets, comma, chocolates. So, apart from sweets, we eat chocolates too. So, sweets, comma, chocolates and ice creams, comma. Why? Because the word, then you are focusing on a particular word. So, put it within a single quote. Stressed, then when spelled backwards becomes desserts. So, again another specific word. So, place it within the inverted comma. The importance is brought out through the inverted comma. Stressed on one hand, desserts on the other hand. You wish to highlight it, you wish to point out the speciality, you put these within inverted commas. So, I will read it once so that the meaning is clear to you. When we are stressed, we eat a lot of sweets, chocolates and ice creams because the word stressed when spelled backwards becomes desserts. Question 3. I will read the question first. To lead a healthy life, man needs 3 things: clean water, unpolluted air and bright sunshine. So, this is a general statement. It is going to end with the full stop. To lead, so capital T, the first word, capital letter T, to lead a healthy life, comma, man needs. So, in general, the entire mankind. So, capital M, man needs. Man here refers to all men, all people, men, women, everyone. Man needs 3 things. The human being needs 3 things. Put an hyphen. What are they? I am going to list them out. 3 things, hyphen, clean water, comma, unpolluted air and bright sunshine, full stop. To lead a healthy life, man needs 3 things: clean water, unpolluted air and bright sunshine. Fourth one, the notice displayed on the pin board read, those who can do, those who can't do, who learn, those who can't learn, quit. It is quite confusing. No, it is not so. Just read it carefully and you will get an excellent proverb, a good message. So, what is it? The notice, capital T of course, for the, capital T, the notice displayed on the pin board read, colon, what did it read? Open the quotes. Those who can, comma, do. So, those who have the ability, they act, they perform, they carry out the job. Those who can, those who are empowered with the ability to work hard, who know how to do something, they do, semicolon, because I am going to give you yet another part, so a continuation of this. Those who can't do, so those who, C-A-N apostrophe T, contracted form of cannot. Those who can't do, that is those who cannot perform it, those who do not have the ability to carry out the action, comma, what do? Learn. So, those who do not know how to do it, they learn, another semicolon. Those who can't learn, quit. Again can't, C-A-N apostrophe T, can't, contracted form of cannot. So, those who cannot learn, those who can't learn, they give up, quit. They leave the job, they stop working. So, it is an excellent proverb children, you could practice this. Those who can do, so those who have the ability, they perform. So, do not give up. Those who can't do, learn. So, when you have that initiative, that aspiration to learn, you aspire to become better by learning something and by performing, then do it, learn and find out, but never give up. Those who can't learn, those who do not have the intention of improving themselves, they do not have the heart to learn, what do? They quit or give up. So, this is how it is read. Punctuations are very, very important. Without the punctuation marks, you will not understand the meaning, you will not understand the context, you will not know what the sentence conveys. So, be very careful about your punctuation. Do not neglect it, do not ignore it. Question 5. When we transport something by car, it is called a shipment, but when we transport something by ship, it is called cargo. So, again when starts with a capital W. When we transport something by car, comma, it is called a shipment. Now, what does it stand for? It's called, it is called. So, remember children, whenever you have ITS without the apostrophe, it shows possession. The child smiled at its mother. There no apostrophe, you do not have an apostrophe, ITS. That is the child's mother. The child smiled at the child's mother. The child smiled at its mother. The child ran towards its mother. So, again no apostrophe, it shows possession. The child ran towards its without apostrophe, its mother. But when I say it apostrophe s, it's very hot today. It means it is very hot, contracted form of it is. Therefore, to show that contraction, you have an apostrophe after T. It's, and you read it as it's. So, here when we transport something by car, it's called a shipment. IT apostrophe S, it's called a shipment, semicolon. But, comma, when we transport something by ship, it's called cargo. Again, it is called contracted form. So, IT apostrophe S, it's called cargo. So, it's the nuance of the language, the beauty of the language. Look at the irony. You take something by car, but you call it shipment. But you take something by ship, it's called cargo. So, the names get interchanged there. So, it's a lovely bit of language, a pun in the language there. You just learn to enjoy it along with the punctuations, right punctuations. Only then the beauty will reach you, otherwise it is lost. Question 6. If I remember right, I was studying in Tagore Middle School at that time. One day, my English teacher looked at me and said, name 2 pronouns. I said, who, me. So, name 2 pronouns, who, me. So, now it's a very funny, amusing response. You have to read it deeply in order to enjoy the joke and understand the meaning totally. Now, again, if starts with a capital I. If I remember right, so everywhere the personal pronoun I is written with the capital letter. So, do not think that because it occurs in the middle, it should not bear a capital letter there. If I remember right, so I is always written with the capital letter when it becomes the personal pronoun. So, if I remember right, comma, I, again capital I was studying in name of the school. So, Tagore capital T, middle capital M, school capital S, at that time, full stop. So, once upon a time when this incident took place, I was studying at Tagore Middle School. Tagore, proper noun, name of a great personality, Sri Rabindranath Tagore, therefore capital T for the proper noun. Then middle school, you got high school, middle school and all that. So, capital M, capital S to indicate the structure of the school at that time, full stop. Then capital O, next sentence starts again with a capital letter. One day, comma, my English teacher, capital E for English, do not ever make that mistake. All subjects should be written with the languages subjects should be written with the capital letter. My English teacher looked at me and said, so she is going to, she or he is going to say something. So, comma after said, then open quotes, this is a direct speech. So, open quotes, name 2 pronouns. So, name capital N, okay, because the utterance starts with the capital letter. The English teacher looked at me and said, comma, open quotes, name 2 pronouns, full stop, close quotes. Then again capital I said, comma, open quotes, who, me. So, who, comma, me, question mark, close quotes. Now, suppose you change the punctuation and say, I said, who, me, and remember there is no question mark here. So, it is a lovely example of the beauty of punctuation. Now, suppose you say, I said, who, me with a question mark, that is the meaning there. Are you asking me, who, me? You want me to answer this question? That is your response to the teacher's question. But actually, who and me are examples of pronouns. So, depending upon your intonation, the teacher will find out whether you are giving the right answer or whether you are asking the teacher something. So, if I say who, me, then I am giving the answer. When it ends with a full stop, I am giving the answer. I am giving 2 pronouns, examples of 2 pronouns. But if I say who, me, then with that intonation there, with a question mark, that tone reflects the question mark there, then it means, are you asking me? I do not know. Why are you asking me? So, that is the meaning implied. So, that is why repeatedly I say punctuation holds a very, very important place in writing and in speaking. So, I will just read it once again for you to grasp the content. If I remember right, I was studying in Tagore Middle School at that time. One day, my English teacher looked at me and said, name 2 pronouns. I said, who, me, or I said, who, me. Okay, I hope you got it. Now, 7th one, what is punctuation? To quote Lynn Truss, punctuation marks are the traffic signals of a language. They tell us to slow down, notice this, take a detour and stop. So, it is very beautifully described. So, what does it mean? What is punctuation? Of course, the first letter W, it is written with a capital, first letter of the first word, what, capital W. What is punctuation? Question mark. Then you are going to quote somebody's words. So, again next sentence starts with a first word of the next sentence starts with a capital letter. To quote, capital T for to quote Lynn Truss. It is the name of a person, proper noun. So, capital L, capital T. So, you are going to quote him. So, to quote Lynn Truss, comma, open quotes, double quotes, inverted commas, punctuation marks. So, the very first word after the inverted commas begins with the capital letter. So, punctuation marks are the traffic signals of a language, semicolon, because it continues. They tell us to slow down, comma, notice this, comma, take a detour and stop, full stop, close quotes. So, you are quoting Lynn Truss's words. So, they are found within the quotes. So, remember to open the quotes and carefully close them, and in between you got the punctuations according to the statement. So, children, as I said, punctuation marks are very, very essential in order to understand the context and so that the words would make sense. So, please practice this, and I am sure you will score the full marks in this section. Thank you, children.